Good morning, Danksters. It is Monday morning, guys. How's everyone doing out there? Who's ready to kick the balls in the week? Kick the week in the balls, guys. That's right. I'm running a little late. I was tired, man. I was dragging ass this morning. But we got a hell of a show. Hell of a show for you today, guys. We are talking Coachella. Some dude tried to blow up Coachella, guys. Have you heard about this? Some dude was on his way to blow up Coachella, guys. How crazy is that? And we got all sorts of happenings from Coachella. Coachella's a crazy place, man. Not too far away, a few hundred miles. We got a lot to get into on that. More Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke just won't go away. The Muppet. That just won't go away, guys. Mickey Rourke, stuck in the 80s, old Mickey. We're going to talk about that, guys. We got celebrity drama. We're going to talk movies over the weekend. We got so much to get into, guys. First Toke of the day, Wakey Bakey News, the day in history. And we are going to be playing a little, what are we calling it this morning? This is going to be a game where we're going to have AI describe movies to us, and we get to see if we can pick or we can guess what movie it is. Let's see, where am I at here? There we go. I actually did show prep today, guys. Movie Munchies is what the game is called. We'll describe a scene from a popular stoner movie, and you guess the film. For example, two friends embark on a quest for the perfect burger after a night of getting high. What movie is it, guys? I'll leave that for a little lingering. I know what it is. Hopefully you guys do too. And then I'll give you a little drop, guys. A little hint. Monday question of the day, guys. What was the most unforgettable live performance you've ever witnessed, guys? We're talking Coachella. We're talking concerts, guys. What's the best live concert you've ever been to? Blow up those comments. Let me know. We're going to get into it, guys. We got a lot to get into. Who's ready? Who's set? I know I am, guys. We go live in 2. It's Munchy Mondays. Let's do it, guys. We're going to get high and talk about the dude who tried to bomb Coachella. Let's do it, guys.
Wakey Wakey and time for Bakey.
Time to Wakey Wakey and time for Bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuela y cuando le moviese ligado igualito que yuca. El pelo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo que
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes.
Oh yeah, guys. It is the Wakey Bakey Morning Show, and we are live. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Who had a great weekend out there? Who had a shitty weekend out there? I had a pretty good weekend. Me and April went over to Oatman, Arizona, guys, the old ghost town. We ended up spending the day over there yesterday. Had a good time. Oatman is kind of fun, man. No matter what, the donkeys come up to your car, man. There's some lady ran out. So, you know, you're a tourist, you're driving through Oatman, the donkeys are coming up to your car, you're feeding them through the window. Oh boy, some Karen lady, and I get it, comes running out there and she's yelling at the people in the car. Because that's how donkeys get hit, man. They get used to the cars. They, learn to walk up to them, and then they end up getting hit. So I get it, man. Harvey Hooligans, how are you? So I mean, I kind of get it, man. But at the same time, they have signs. They should have signs instead of having some Karen run out and yell at some tourist in a truck. Funny guys, funny story from the weekend. We'll get started with this. Whoa, you okay there, Rosie? Had something funny happen over the weekend, guys. So it was Saturday night. I was going to bed. Here, let's get this started first here, though. Boom. Oh, that's not the right one. Boom, here we go. What is the most unforgettable live performance you've ever seen, guys? You ever witnessed? We went to Green Day, Smashing Pumpkins. I'm a huge Green Day fan, man. That was my band when I was a kid. I was singing along with the songs, which if you know me, you know I don't really do at concerts. Man, that was my jam. I was jumping up around. I would say Green Day, one of the better performances I've ever seen. Kiss. Kiss was a hell of a show, man. Kiss was really good. Really, really good. So, yeah, guys, blow up those comments. We're going to talk some Coachella, live performances. Who remembers that Travis Scott performance in Houston a few years back when people died? Remember that crazy thing? So, this weekend, guys, I was chilling out. Saturday night, I was going to bed probably about 2 in the morning, 1:30, 2 in the morning. Already said my good nights to the lovely April. I was laying in bed, just trying to zone out, thinking about whatever. The website. We'll talk about the website in a minute. I was thinking about the website. And all of a sudden, my phone makes a weird noise. Or something like weird fucking noise like that. That's what it did. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So I lift it up, and it's a friend's request from Facebook. And I'm like, who the fuck is requesting me at 2 o'clock in the morning? This can't be good. So I look it up. Marvin Mary Jays has sent you a friend's request. Cheryl Llewell from Marvin Mary Jays has sent you a friend's request. Some fucking weird picture where her and her husband are wearing gold necklaces, and they look like they should be spray painting buildings or something. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden, about 30 seconds later, the friend request disappears. Somebody was creeping on my profile at 2:00 in the morning and accidentally sent me a friend's request. Which I think it's funny because what was it, a few months ago or something? There was some big deal about I don't know, a price on my head or some kind of nonsense or whatever. Um, I don't know. I think it's funny, man. I think it's funny. You don't turn off your ringer in the evening. I couldn't tell you when I turn it off or when I turn it on. It's either on or it's off. Like I don't. And then usually I keep it on at night, in case like my kids have an emergency or something, or I need to go do something. If April needs me, I'll leave it on so I don't. And no, I don't get like spammed a lot at night. So yeah, I leave it on for the most part. Sometimes I turn it off, but it just depends. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Creeping, man, creeping, and it is what it is. I haven't thought about that in a that place in a minute, man. So if I'm still living rent free in your head, that's great. That's great. I packed up my stuff and I've moved on. So I'm down at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, #1 cannabis superstore, guys. Speaking of the website, if you're on mobile, if you could do me a favor and check out the dailydank.com, guys. I spent all weekend what is it, redesigning it. I guess that would be the term. I did a remodel on the website, guys. We got a new kind of branding going on, new logos and stuff, and it's a lot more interactive over there now. There's the tips of the day, there's the strain reviews, there's all the things to get into. All you gotta do is click the button. Let me know how it flows, guys. I'm interested in your thoughts and feedback. See if there's anything I can do to improve it. I'm trying to make it all flow a lot better for everyone out there, guys. I only ever go there for lunch at the Woman Club to deliver. Yeah, it's crazy over there anymore, man. You'll get spammed at night now. 100%, Tim W. 100% I'm going to get spammed at night now. Everyone's going to want to sell me a website. All of a sudden, Tim gets those messages all the time, man. I think he lives for it, to be honest. I think he lives for those messages. I've seen him answer them. It's pretty funny. All right, guys, speaking of pro tips of the day, let's get into it, guys.
Yo, what's up, cannabis crew? Welcome back to Dank Hacks, daily cannabis wisdom, brought to you by thedailydank.com, and get your daily dose. Today's hack, the secret to a smooth, cough-free hit. Sick of coughing like you just inhaled pepper spray? Yeah, us too. Here's how to tame that toke and keep things smooth. Grind it right. Too fine and you're sucking ash, too chunky and it burns unevenly. Get that Goldilocks grind just right. Don't torch the bowl. Light just a corner and let it cherry. It's not a dragon, you don't need to incinerate it. Inhale slowly. Let the smoke cool before it hits your lungs. It's cannabis, not CrossFit. Pace yourself. And pro tip, add a few ice cubes to your bong if you're using glass. Instant smoothness, less cough, more chill. Need a smooth-hitting strain to test your new skills? Swing by the Healing Center of Needles, your go-to for fire flower and friendly vibes. And for more daily pro tips, reviews, and fun, hit up thedailydank.com. Catch us tomorrow for another Dank Hacks Daily Cannabis Wisdom. Stay smooth, stay lifted, and keep it dank.
Thank you, Juan Cena, for that great cannabis tip. Lonnie, I saw your post about or your comment about Rob Zombie in Phoenix. So when I was probably 22, deuce, baby. Hoover Deuce, baby. Who remembers that fucking movie? What was that? South Central? Hoover Deuce, man. What was I say? Oh, so when I was about 22, I unfortunately could not go to the concert because I was incarcerated. But we did get KUPD or KOMPD, whatever the radio station, KUPD, I think that's the radio station in Phoenix, at the prison I was at. I haven't been to prison in many, many years, guys. So, I've been sober a long time. I had a little run with meth, if you didn't know, back when I was a teenager, and it got me in a little trouble, but I straightened my life out. Been sober fucking 30 something years now. So we're pretty good. We're pretty good. Almost 30. Anyway, there was White Zombie. It was before he was still White Zombie. He still had the band. And they performed in Phoenix. And oh man, I remember they aired clips on the radio of it, and they were talking about him performing "Living Dead Girl," and how the whole crowd was just rocking out the "Living Dead Girl," and they described one particular woman with her top up, and she was bouncing to "Living Dead Girl." But man, the way they described it, that sounded like a fucking amazing show. Not just the woman with the shirt off. I mean, that's every show. Um, but they described that as a great show. That's actually on my bucket list. I don't know so much now. It was at a time to see Rob Zombie or White Zombie perform at their peak. Now, I don't know. Now you're getting like the Kiss Remembrance show. Kiss still puts on a great show, or they did. I guess they're done now. We saw their farewell tour in Laughlin, man. They put on a stage show like no other. And it was only probably half of their stage show for Laughlin, like what they did in Vegas and stuff. Yeah, man, great shows. But yeah, White Zombie, that was on the list. That was on the bucket list of good shows to see, man. A lot of concerts happening out there. We're going to talk Coachella. We're going to talk 30,000 singing in Union. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, guys, let's get into a little bit of a roll call this morning. We got a ton of people in here. Mr. Crispers would be proud. Oh, I made a Mr. Crispers garbage pail kit or a Dank bunch. We're going to get into that. Miss Mr. Crispers. I didn't realize so sometimes when I'm doing this stuff for you guys, making the Dank bunch garbage pail kit thing or the videos, I'll go to your Facebook page, and we're friends on Facebook, so I'll just grab a photo of you. I steal it. I do. And then, hey, there's Mr. Crispers. Hey, there he is. I did not realize his profile pic. He's feeding a fucking kangaroo. How did that happen? I was looking at it. I'm like, is Mr. Crispers feeding a fucking kangaroo in that picture? And he totally is, man. He totally is. Yeah, so we did I did the garbage pail kids for a lot of you guys. We'll debut them all, but Mr. Crispers turned out pretty good. The kangaroo ended up in it, which is how I knew there was a kangaroo. And I'm like, wait a minute, let me look at this. Yeah, the kangaroo made the picture. I think that's fucking awesome, man. Well, not feeding, he was sleeping in a pouch with me. That's fucking really cool. That's really cool. When I went on a cruise to Mexico, and you shouldn't do this. They say you shouldn't do this, but God, it's so tempting. They have, if you go to Ensenada, I think that's where we were at. Yeah, I think it was Ensenada. They have a market. And, people say it's like a fucking swap meet. Let's be honest. They call it a market. It's like a fucking swap meet. But there's a place in there you can go, and they have baby tigers. And you could hold fucking baby tigers. Actually, I just saw the picture of 350-pound Brian holding a baby tiger. Ooh, that was when I was at my heaviest on that cruise, man. Different. I don't watch it. So I'm starting to eat too many snacks. The munchies got me going, guys. No, but I got to hold a baby tiger, and you shouldn't do this because, like, there's you guys ever been to Keepers of the Wild? It's a wildlife refuge. It's a rescue, and I've been there a few times. We've done some videos, shot music videos out there and stuff. Cool place outside of Kingman, probably like 30 miles outside of Kingman. Pretty cool place if you guys want to go see some fucking tigers and bears. Oh my, that's the place to do it. But So it's a rescue. So they basically explain to you what happens to these tigers when they're fucking a baby. It's all cute, it's all glam, it's all pictures. Once they get a certain age, it's fucking game over. So it's not good to support that type of thing. But at the same time, you get to hold a fucking baby tiger. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Crispers. Exactly, Mr. Chris. I was like, tiger looks good. Mike Tyson was just talking about tigers. I was listening to an interview with him. Mike Tyson owned a lot of tigers in his life, and he was saying tigers are different. Lions are pack. They're pack mentality. Have you ever seen a fucking tiger hanging out with other tigers? I never have. I mean, I'm sure somewhere, but tigers usually don't hang out with other tigers. And he was saying tigers are very isolated creatures. They'll connect with one person, like they connected with Mike Tyson. But if you have a kid or you have a wife or something, they don't dig that shit, man. They're a one person cat. That's crazy to think about, man. Back to retro. What's up? What's up? Can't ever say I've seen a tiger. Really? Yeah, tigers are beautiful, man. What's his name? Rocky? I think his name was Rocky. It was cool. He liked to bite you too, this little tiger. I'll have to pull up the pictures and the video on it. All right, let's get into roll call this morning, guys. That's right. Let's do this. We got a lot of people up in here, a lot of shout outs. If you guys could do me a favor, if you're on your phone later on today or whatever, only on the phone though, because the computer version is I'm still working on it. I updated the dailydank.com, guys. Now it is straight dailydank.com. I was forwarding it to a different address before, but I got that all figured out. And then I redesigned the whole thing. If there's anything in there that you guys could suggest to make it more interactive, to keep you guys coming back on there, let me know. But make sure you only look at it on your phone. Let's do some roll call, baby.
Rise and shine, it's the Wakey Bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The Daily Dank.com is leading the way, shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. Roll call, Dank Nation unite. Harvey hooligans here, keeping it tight. Fight for freedom, blazing it up. Broken brains thinking Rosie Key's got the spark. Mr. Crispers brings the crunch and leaves his mark. Back to the retro review. Bring in the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini, keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Dank Nation unite with the dailydank.com.
Dailydank.com, and we're keeping it inside. Big shout out to Rosie Key. I love the end of that video where Rosie Key's the cat. I say it all the time, but I love it. I think it's funny. When the thing goes like that, it gets me. It gets me every time. Harvey Hooligans in the house, guys. I sat and spun waiting on Lonnie to give me a push. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if I want to. Lonnie, good morning. Lonnie's in the house this morning. Kingman working, Lonnie, making action figures, man. Broken Brain. I got an action figure for Broken Brain we got to talk about here in a minute. I worked on over the weekend. Who else we got? We got Harvey Hooley. We got Open Carry Larry. Larry, how you doing this morning? How's life in Texas treating you? Speaking of Cowboys, Tim W., the last Cowboy. How you doing, sir? How you doing out there? Dankchella. That's what we need to do a concert. Dankchella. We got Honey Nut Heroin in the house. How you doing, Honey Nut? Hopefully life's treating you good. Harvey Hooligan says Good Burger. It's Harold and Kumar. Go to White Castle. Good Burger's not far off, though. Lonnie got it right. Harold and Kumar. Best concert, Korn and Rob Zombie. That is a good show. I've never been much of a Korn guy, other than the vegetable. I don't know. Korn just didn't do it for me. It just wasn't my jam. Might like him. Monsters of Rock 85 in Germany. Holy shit. That's a show. Who was on that 85 Monsters of Rock? 85 Monsters. I've told the story before. It was not my story to tell, but a friend of mine actually was more, I guess I would consider him a friend. It was my best friend's brother growing up, Chris Verithaler, had went to Monsters of Rock. He went to visit a buddy in Houston or something and went there, got his ear pierced, and it was like he came back after the summer with all this shit, and we're like, whoa, what's going on? So it was the first time playing the event. What was it? Metallica, ZZ Top, Bon Jovi, Rat, and Magnum. Who the fuck is Magnum? Oh man. So yeah, Metallica fucking closing it out. That's a good one. Castle Donington in England. Their first time playing the event. Other bands performing were ZZ Top. ZZ Top seems like a weird one for Monsters of Rock. Bon Jovi, a little weird too. I don't know. Bon Jovi can rock it out too. Yeah, that sounds freaking awesome. Had to leave if I missed anything. Sorry. Back to Retro. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Let's see who else. We're just talking concerts right now. We got Honey Nut Heroin in the house. Who else we got? Lonnie. Back to Retro. Back to Retro. How you doing, guys? Go check out Back to Retro Review. He's got a new one that just dropped today, guys. Go check it out. You know what I'm loving? Him and Felix are doing a lot of cool, like, standalone stuff. Oh, where am I at here? Like the pack breaks and the games. I really like that. They're doing a lot of cool new stuff, man. And I would definitely suggest checking it out, guys. They just dropped Sister Act, guys. Whoopi. We all love Whoopi. Sister Act, guys. You know what was weird? They were talking about Sister. Oh, there it is, Sister Act. Yeah. And then, guys, don't forget he did a Top Gear of 2025, and the Maynano PD 300X review, guys. That's right. They're going to spotlight that. And then last week they did Alien. That's pretty cool. So we were, what movie was it? It was the dinosaur one with Whoopi Goldberg, where she was playing a detective with a dinosaur. She apparently had signed to do that movie before she did Sister Act. And then Sister Act was the one, did she, or was it Ghost? What was the one that she ended up winning the Academy Award? I think it was Ghost. And then she was already on the hook to do this dinosaur movie. Oh, man. In a life long ago, my wife and I went to Horseshoe Casino and Valentine dinner and concert. We sat first row for Chicago. That's a good show, man. Chicago could put it on, man. That's a really good show. Let's see. Mr. Crispers. Mr. Crispers in the house. He's always creeping when we're sleeping, guys. That's right. Oh man, I love it. I love it. A lot of people up in here this morning. Big shout out to everyone, guys. Nancy, Mojave Martian, Nancy, and everyone over at Burger King, guys, making those Whopper Juniors with cheese. Oh, how I love them. They're cheap. Um, I miss the 99-cent Whoppers. But big shout out to McDonald's. Jack and the Crack, Carl's Jr., all the restaurants out there, guys, making those sandwiches, making those McMuffins, all the breakfast stuff out there. Probably not even, is it still breakfast time? Big shout out to all the coffee people, everyone working right now, guys, who can't comment, who's just out there listening, having a good time. Big shout out to you guys. It's Monday. Let's do this thing, guys. Let's do this thing. I saw Benatar in Reno, small venue, 500 or less. That was awesome. You know who I did see, Lonnie? Big shout out to Broken Brain of Eric. Where is he at this morning? Where's old Broken Brain at this morning? That's probably what I'm worst at on this thing. That and trying to get my phone to unlock. Let me see here. There we go. There's Rosie Key. There's Rosie Key. How are? Oh, send me a Green Day. Good morning, Rosie Key. Good morning. Send me a Green Day thing. Cool, cool. We went. It was at the Avi. It was me, my buddy Eric, who Laughlin International Film Festival. Eric, miss that guy. It was me, him, my friend Evans, and a couple of us. I went by myself, and I just ended up meeting them there. It was Live, the band Live. It was Toad the Wet Sprocket, Lit. I want to say Lit. There were some big bands there. There were some pretty big bands from the 90s. It was a 90s tour. Sugar Ray, was Sugar Ray there? Might have been. Had some big bands from the 90s. And it must have been part of like the tour that they just like signed to go. So they were doing a lot of Vegas, a lot of Phoenix. And then all of a sudden they're in Laughlin at the Avi in a banquet hall with about 200 people. It wasn't packed at all, man. And these guys rocked it like they were performing at the fucking Grammys, man. Live did such a good job. When you're in an intimate setting like that, it's pretty fucking cool, man. You get some good like acoustics. Everything sounds great. It's fun, man. You feel like it's put on just for you, like it's your birthday party or something. My friend Evans actually snuck. Hey, there's April. There's the lovely April. My friend Evans actually snuck backstage. It was his mission. He grabbed a water fucking jug and just walked right back like he belonged. And he got back there and he said that he made a left, and Live was just sitting in their green room. And he's like, I snuck in here and now I don't know what to do. And they ended up signing some autographs for him and stuff. But yeah, that was a pretty good show. Those small ones like that, man. If you can get into like a club or a bar and you got a big band performing, that's like the best, man. That is definitely the best. All right, guys. Big shout out to everyone out there. If I'm forgetting you guys, hopefully I got you in the song. Supernova, my Mike. We got Charlie the Fisherman. We got Eric Broken Brain. Where are you, Eric? We got all the peoples, guys. Chris Zucchini, Fight for Freedom. Russ, everyone I'm forgetting, guys. It's in the morning. It's Monday. If I forgot you, say, Brian, you suck. You forgot me. I don't think I did, though, guys. That's why I did the song. April and Rosie Key, the two queens of the show. Nice, nice. I know we're getting a lot more ladies listening lately. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. We need a little diversity in here. We got Honey Nut Heroin, the three queens. These three queens be still in the gold. That's right, guys. Watch out, guys. All right, let's get into a little something I like to call First Toke of the day, guys. Let's see if I can get this. I haven't made a video or a production for it, so I just play the song and I just put pictures up on it as we do it. All right, guys, First Toke of the day. That's right. Who's ready for First Toke of the day?
Sunlight creeps and starts to play. Morning's here in a hazy way. Eyes half closed, but I'm wide awake. Time to spark it up, no time to fake. First toke of the day makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that drift and sway. Wakey bakey vibes.
All right, guys, First Toke of the day. Let's do this thing. I got my little handy dandy vape. Can't do flower first thing in the morning with you guys because I'll go to sleep, man. I got the wakey bakey second sleep go down, man. I hit that bong, it's over, Johnny. All right, guys, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, First Toke of the day.
First toke of the day makes the world okay. Chasing clouds that drift and sway. Wakey bakey vibes, let the good times stay. First toke of the day, light that green bouquet. Moments melt.
First cough of the day, guys. Woo. You need the hit when you do that second inhale. So like you hit it and then you like take it through your nose. Like reminds me of that Ben Affleck meme where he's outside of his house smoking the cigarette, and like the meme is all sorts of shit. The one I like is when you hear the toys come out of the toy box and he's out there. Like that's that toke, man, that I just took where it goes through that second passage. Almost like a second inhale. All right, guys, let's get in to a little wakey bakey news. We got a lot to get into. We got Coachella. Guy tried to bomb Coachella. Got caught way before. But yeah, we got a lot to get into. Mickey Rourke got the boot from Big Brother. We're going to get into all of it, guys. Let's do it.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey bakey morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
All right, there we go. What's Lonnie? Lonnie, smoking my last bowl. Oh, man. Where's the madman, Jeremy? That's our big shout out to Jeremy. I forget him sometimes, too. We got to put him in the song so we don't forget him. All right, guys. Coachella was over the weekend, guys. Lady Gaga, Benson Boone, and Brian May and more. The best things at Coachella we saw. Let's see here, guys. Benson Moon, I don't know who that is, Rolling Stone declared Benson Moon as the future of music. His Coachella set showed why. The pop star filled his set with flips, jumps, and slides on stage, but also with emotional crowd interactions that prove he's taken notes from greats like Freddie Mercury. It's only fitting for him to end his performance with the cover of Bohemian Rhapsody. Wow, that sounds like a pretty good performance. I have to check that one out. Lola Young tore it up, guys. The temperature had already dropped to 100 degrees on Friday afternoon when Lola Young stepped on stage in the Mojave stage, backed by her band in a vintage recording studio setup, dressed in fingerless green gloves and matching olive green pants. She tore the house down, they're saying, guys. Gorilla. I don't know who that is. I'm so out of touch, man. I don't know any of these fucking people. The Marias, the Marina, Tyla. Who are these people? Missy Elliott. I know Missy Elliott. I know Missy Elliott, guys. Doja. I know Doja Cat. Lady Gaga was the big performance. Post Malone tore it down. Sounds like a hell of a fucking a mysterious Weezer movie is in the works. What is this? His wife just got shot when Weezer took the Coachella. So they still performed on Saturday. Many fans in the crowd were waiting some sort of update on the bassist's wife who was shot by the police on her own property. We've been busy making the Weezer movie back in LA the last couple of weeks. The Weezer movie, huh? I'm going to play a clip of this real quick, guys. We can't play too much of it, but. That's pretty cool when you're that popular and you can just show up in your flowered shirt. Everyone's singing the songs back to you. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So let's look into this Coachella bar. It didn't actually happen. They were able to get it. But Coachella, guys, there was a man on his way to bomb. Coachella bomb. That's not what I wanted. I totally misspelled Coachella, and it brought up some weird. It brought up some weird. There we go. Some weird chocolate. Some weird chocolate. There we go. Coach. That's how you spell Coachella. Coach. Coachella. All right. Oops. Nope. Not what I wanted to do. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Coachella bomb. There we go. Bomber jacket. Why am I not seeing? How come I cannot get? Oh, because I put bomber jacket in there. I'm like, why is it just bomber jackets? Damn it. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. I found it. I hate that when you're searching something and they predict what you're doing and you hit the button and it ends up being like you're looking for something.
And on this Friday, we want to take you to Indio, California, where the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival is now getting underway. And if you're not attending the High Fashion Fest in person, let's kick it off by the numbers. The popular festival takes place over 2 weekends this year, and today is day one, with attendance numbers often reaching 125,000 people per day. It is one of the largest and most profitable music festivals here in the U.S. The Coachella 2025 lineup features 144 artists, including Lady Gaga, Post Malone, Green Day, and Ed Sheeran. You can still get tickets with a general admission pass starting at $539 for weekend 2. If you go for weekend 2, VIP passes start at $1,200. Then there's the cost of parking. If you want a guaranteed spot near the entrance, preferred car camping costs $390. And beware, campers trying to get to the festival on Thursday were stuck in a massive traffic jam, some for more than 8 hours without access to water or restrooms.
I've seen people pass out through heat exhaustion. It's just chaos. We've been here personally since 3 a.m. and this is crazy. It's literally almost 11.
You gotta be careful. Temperatures in Indio are expected to exceed 100 degrees today. Here's some good news for music lovers. The Coachella live stream is free to watch on YouTube.
That actually is kind of a cool deal. They do it for free. They air it online. That's actually really cool. You can't make it. That's a quite the outing too. All right, this is the Bombardier, guys. This is the guy who Story about the
bars
bomb.
on suspicion of placing false bomb threats at Coachella's Music and Arts Festival. Palm Springs police arrested Davis Darvish yesterday afternoon. They say while he was at the Agua Caliente Casino, Darvish threatened to place a bomb at the music festival. Coachella organizers and local law enforcement were notified and found Darvish's car in Palm Springs, but no weapons, explosives, or bomb-making materials were found. Darvish was booked into custody on $1 million bail.
Holy shit. $1 million bail? Holy moly. Yeah, that's not something you want to do. You don't do bomb threats. Don't do bomb. I don't know, man. Like you know what? Back to Retro, you're not wrong. Back to Retro says, why would anyone want to go to something like that? Sounds miserable. 110 degrees out in the desert, listening to music. It sounds like it could be fun, but that's one of those things I think you have to have money, man. You got to have money to make something like that fun. If you're on a budget, you could do it. Set up a backyard in the tent, watch it on YouTube, save like $4,000, Lonnie. Holy shit, man. Crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. So Coachella, guys, it went down. Looks like it, man. You know what? Putting it together a festival like that can't be easy. So for them to be doing it and making a profit on it, big hats off to them, man. They've been doing it for years too. Been doing it for years. Mickey Rourke news. Yep. Mickey Rourke, guys. We talked about his Big Brother performance with him and JoJo. So Mickey Rourke was apparently on Big Brother UK Celebrity, and they booted him out for unacceptable behavior. We talked about it on Friday. Old Mickey Rourke, JoJo from Dance Moms. He getting the cream of the crop when JoJo from Dance Moms is on there. He made some fucking comment about, you like boys or girls? And she's like, I like girls. My partner's non-binary, which is not something you tell Mickey Rourke. He doesn't know what non-binary means, okay? And so he's like, 2 weeks or a few days in the house with me. You won't be gay no more. Oh, Mickey. Oh, Mickey. So Mickey Rourke has agreed to exit Celebrity Big Brother UK after he used inappropriate language and insistence on unacceptable behavior, according to a spokesman for the show. The actor's departure was related to a disagreement with fellow contestant Chris Hughes. Who's Chris Hughes? Earlier this week, Rourke was reprimanded after he got into a confrontation with JoJo and used language that she called homophobic. He looks like a fucking Muppet now, man. Oh, Rourke. Let's see. So on April 9th episode, Rourke asked JoJo if she liked boys or girls. She replied, girls. My partner is non-binary. Again, you don't say that to Mickey Rourke. If I stay longer than 4 days, you won't be gay anymore, the actor then said, prompting Sweeya to respond, I can guarantee you I'll still be gay and I'll be very happy. The wrestler went on to say that he would tie JoJo up before fellow housemate. He would tie up. Housemates Hughes and Ella Ray began talking to him about his career. When the conversation switched to how the voting process worked, Rourke said, I'm going to vote that lesbian out really quick. Later, Rourke said, I need a fuck, referring to the British slang use of, not a fuck. I need a, what the English call a cigarette. They call it a fag. I'll just say it. I'm not using it in homophobic. I'm using it in a reference. I need a fag, referring to the British slang use of the word cigarette. But then he gestured towards JoJo and said, I'm not talking about you. Oh, my God. Mickey Rourke is fucking out of control, man. Who is Chris Hughes? Let's look and see who this Chris Hughes guy is. No idea who Chris Hughes is. No clue. Does anyone know who Chris Hughes is? I guess we could look at his Wikipedia. He's an American entrepreneur and author. I don't think that's the same dude. I don't think that's the same. TV personality. Here we go. He's an English television personality and sports presenter. So basically, he's Mario Lopez. He's English as Mario Lopez. Oh, man. That dude hitting on women is enough to make any woman for real, man. For real. I'd rather go to the Catalina wine mixer. Hell yeah. Yeah, Mickey Rourke, man. Well, you know, and I said it last Friday, man. When you're in your 20s and you're a good-looking dude and you got the world by the balls, you can say things and get away with it because it's flirting. It is, you know, it is what it is. When you're a 60-year-old man who looks like a Muppet saying things like that, it's not so sexy. It's not so good, guys. It's not so good. Oh, man. Big reunion news, guys. Big reunion news going on. You know, we all love our Comic Cons, man. We all love the events where everyone gets together. Breakfast Club, guys. That's right. The Breakfast Club reunion, guys, for the first time in 40 years. All back together. Stars of the 80s coming of age movie took to the stage at the Chicago Comic and International Expo on Saturday, guys. I feel really, really very emotional and moved to have us all here, said Molly Ringwald, who played Claire. This is the first time that Emilio has joined us. We don't have the cardboard cutout of him anymore. And there's the picture. Yeah, those are cool cons, man, when they do the reunions like that. They still look good, man. Judd Nelson, I don't know what's going on with him. That suit looks about 7 sizes too big for him. But Molly Ringwald, she looks great. Emilio Estevez, Michael Anthony Hall, man, pretty good. I love a good reunion. That Dallas Comic Con, back to retro. Yep. I was that's funny. That Dallas Comic Con. Man, hopefully time works out on my side. If financially it works out, 100%. I think I've told you guys I'm not going to do the Spirit Halloween gig this year. I decided to kind of focus on the show and focus on other things. And I'm just burned out of the Spirit Halloween stuff. But that frees up my entire summer where I'm not obligated to be in a fucking store. So me and April were talking about doing some road trips. And I definitely want to see my son in Colorado. And I want to do the New Mexico Billy the Kid Trail. But if we did the Dallas thing, down. I don't know. It depends on money. I would love, especially with all the Back to the Future people there, man, I would have to do 3 different items. I would do a poster and get the whole cast to sign it. I'd probably do a hoverboard and have the main cast sign it. And then I would do one more piece and have like the main cast sign it. I don't know. See, I've already been thinking about it, back to retro. I've already been thinking about it. And Mr. T, you can't forget about Mr. T, man. Confirmed location in New Mexico. The Billy the Kid Trail would be what I want to do. Even if it's just for run up for the night and do the Billy the Kid Trail. That's on my bucket list. You know what? My birthday's coming up in about a month. Maybe we do I've thrown out so many road trip ideas. Maybe we road trip it and go finally do the Billy the Kid Trail. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, but I love me a good reunion, man. At these Comic Cons, they do it all the time. Let's see. I don't know. Not that we care, guys. Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner, I guess, are dating. They were seen holding hands, doing the couple thing out in public. I don't care. Like, whatever. I guess they were at Coachella doing the thing, and whatever. Good for them. All right, what else we got to get into today? Oh, something I like to call Today in History, guys. That's right. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. We got the appetizers, they dropped. We got the deals, they dropped. 420, guys. We're looking at 419. We're looking at 420. 2 days, 420 weekend. It's gonna be crazy. Guys. So go check out the dailydank.com for all your stuff. Let's do this thing, guys. Today in history. In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history. That gets cut short on your end too. Kind of got cut short on my end. All right, guys. Today in history, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. All right, let's do this thing, guys. Birthdays. If today's your birthday, big birthday shout out to you. God bless you. Happy birthday. Go out and tear it up. But you share a birthday with Sarah Michelle Gellar, guys. America's sweetheart. America's Sarah Michelle Gellar, guys. Buffy's own Sarah Michelle Gellar, guys. Pete Rose, God bless his soul, guys. Passed away, about a year ago? Pete Rose, God bless him. Would be celebrating a birthday today, guys. Julie Christie, British actress, born 1940. Loretta Lynn was born in 1932 today, guys. 1904, Big John Gielgud, British actor and director, was born, guys. Oh, man, today in history, Abraham Lincoln was shot on this day in 1865, just after the effective end of the American Civil War. The U.S. President Abraham Lincoln was shot by John Wilkes Booth while attending to a production at the Ford Theater in Washington, D.C., and died the next morning. I heard it wasn't John Wilkes Booth. It was the relative from National Treasure. Oh, that's crazy, man. The war had just ended and they shot Lincoln. Crazy. Also today, guys, in 2021, American hedge fund investor manager Bertie Madoff, who operated the world's largest Ponzi scheme, died in federal prison at the age of 82, looking like the Quaker Oats guy. 2014, the Islamic sectarian movement Boko Haram kidnapped more than 275 girls from a boarding school in Nigeria, sparking worldwide condemnation. I can't even say it. 2010. Yeah, that's crazy. Fucking motherfuckers. Islamic sanctuary section movement. Oh, I already read that one. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that fucking name. A volcano in Iceland began sending ash plumes into the skies, disrupting air traffic for days across northern and central Europe. That was in 2010. When it has like the little dots and shit above the letters, yeah, I don't even try to pronounce that. Bartholomew, I'll pronounce that. Bartholomew the First, patriarch of the Eastern Orthodox Church, formally accepted an apology offered by Pope John Paul II in 2001 for sacking the Istanbul by Crusader armies in the early 13th century. That's a weird story. So Bartholomew I accepted an apology from John Pope II 3 years after he apologized about something that happened in the 13th century. Am I missing something on that one? Am I missing something? That was weird. Researchers announced the end of the human genome project. Over the course of 13 years, they had successfully determined, stored, and rendered publicly available sequences of almost every genetic continent of the human content of the human genome. 1986, a force of U.S. warplanes based in Britain bombed several sites in Libya, killing or wounding several of Gaddafi's children and narrowly missing Gaddafi himself. 1952, author Ralph Ellison published his debut novel, The Invisible Man, that tells of a naive and sadistic young black man. So not the Invisible Man I was thinking of. It makes sense. 1941, baseball player Pete Rose, all-time hit king, was born in Cincinnati, Ohio. So he was born in Ohio and then played for the Reds too. That's cool. I didn't realize he was an Ohio boy. 1939, American author John Steinbeck's classic The Grapes of Wrath, which was set up during the Great Depression and traces the migration of Oklahoma Dust Bowl family to California and their hardships as a migrant farm worker. American architect Louis Sullivan, the father of modern American architect, died in Chicago, 1924. 1904, John Gielgud, an English actor, produced and directed, considered one of the most greatest performances of his generation on stage as a Shakespearean actor, was born. American businessman J.C. Penney opened his first dry goods store in Wyoming in 1902. 1866, Anne Sullivan Macy, Helen Keller's teacher, was born. Noah Webster published an American dictionary of the English language based on principle that the word usage should evolve from a spoken language. The work was highly influential, though it was initially attacked for its Americanism. 1471, the deposed and exiled King of England, Edward VI, I am, defeated King Henry VI, I am, forces the Battle of Barrett near London, enabling him to retake the throne. Good for him. I don't know. Septimius was declared emperor of Rome by his troops when he went on to found a personal dynasty and convert the government into military monarch. 193, that happened. Holy moly. And that was your Today in History, guys. Wah, wah, wah. All right, guys, let's get into the game. Today's going to be highs around, real quick, guys. Let's pull this up here. It's already 81 degrees. Well, that's in Yuma. Let's go Needles. Needles, already 86 degrees. And we're looking at a high today, guys. High of about 100. Oh, 97 the high is going to be today, guys. 93 tomorrow, 90 on Wednesday. We're back down in the 80s. Nice. In the 70s and the 80s through Sunday. And then we hit up the 90s again. So it's not super hot, guys, but it's warming up. It's going to start cooling down a little bit. I think it'll be our last cold front we're going to get for a while. All right, guys. We are going to play oops, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. How am I keep doing that? I don't want to highlight it. I just want to copy it. All right, there we go. Let's let me see if I can get him working here. Hey. Can you help us out, Robot Man? We're wanting to play a little movie munchies game. You think you could feed us some questions, some hard questions, make it challenging for us, and then we could guess what stoner movie it could be. Are you up for that today?
What movie is it?
Oh, could you repeat that again? I didn't have you live for the Dank Nation. We are live on the dailydank.com and on YouTube, just to let you know. And we have a bunch of people in here who are going to play the game live with us. Could you repeat the question one more time? I got you featured. You're live and in living color now, sir.
Absolutely. All right, Dank Nation, here we go. In this movie, two stoners unknowingly deliver a package of illegal substances to a dealer and end up on a wild adventure featuring a Neil Patrick Harris cameo. What's the movie?
So now, Dank Nation, what's the movie? I think I know this one. And the reason I think I know it is you said Neil Patrick Harris. So I'm going to have to say Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Ding, 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 you got it. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle is correct. Neil Patrick Harris definitely stole the show in that one. Great job.
Yeah, that was a great movie. And then they had a whole franchise after it. I've actually worked with Danny Trejo. He was in a movie that I wrote and directed. And his cameo in Harold and Kumar Christmas, oh, so great, so great. Well, what's the next one you got for us?
That's awesome. Danny Trejo is a legend. All right, next question. In this movie, a pair of stoner buddies invent a strain so potent that it helps them ace their college entrance exams, with a little help from the ghost of a legendary musician. What's the flick?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I have no idea on this one. Man, How High is what I'm thinking maybe, or what was the college one with Redman and that one? Give us a minute. Could you give us a little hint? And that way I give the Dank Nation a little time to guess.
Sure thing, here's a hint. This movie features Method Man and Redman as the main characters, and the legendary musician who helps them out is none other than John Quincy Archibald. Does that ring any bells?
Oh, yeah, you just sealed the deal for us. Lonnie is saying how high, and that's what I'm going to say. That's my question, how high? That's my answer, how high?
Bingo! How High is correct. Method Man and Redman definitely made studying look a lot more fun. Great job, Dank Nation. Ready for the next challenge?
Let's do it. What do you got for us?
All right, here we go. In this animated stoner comedy, two food items discover the horrifying truth about their existence and lead a rebellion against the humans. What's the movie?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Could you give us a little deeper of a description, please?
Sure. In this movie, a sausage named Frank and his friends uncover the truth about their purpose in a supermarket. They embark on a wild, raunchy adventure to warn other food items, all while dodging a douche who seeks revenge. Got it now?
100% I have this one. Lonnie is saying Sausage Party out in the Dank Nation. I'm going to say Sausage Party too. And I got to tell that end scene, the food orgy scene, messed me up for years, guys. I might have a little PTSD from that food orgy scene. Is it Sausage Party?
You got it. Sausage Party is correct. That ending definitely left a lasting impression. Great job, Dank Nation. Ready for another one?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Give us the next one.
All right, let's keep it going. In this cult classic, a group of friends heads to the woods for a weekend getaway, only to unleash an ancient evil that turns them into zombies one by one. The lead character, Ash, becomes a chainsaw-wielding hero. What's the movie?
Oh. You know what? Give us another little hint. I know what it is, but let's give the Dank Nation a minute to throw up their answers.
No problem. Here's a hint. This movie was directed by Sam Raimi and is known for its mix of horror and slapstick comedy. It also spawned a couple of sequels and a TV series. Got it now?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to say, Honey Nut Heroine in the chat is saying Evil Dead.
Spot on. Evil Dead it is. Ash and his chainsaw hand are iconic. Great job, Dank Nation. Ready for one more?
All right, let's do one more and we'll wrap up the show for the day.
All right, let's end on a high note. In this stoner comedy, a pair of friends embarks on a quest to find the ultimate stash after their weed supply is destroyed. Along the way, they encounter plenty of absurd characters and situations, including a cameo by Willie Nelson. What's the film?
Wow. I think you might have stumped me on this last one. Can you give us a hint? Give us a little hint.
Sure, here's a hint. This movie stars Method Man and Reg Man, who go on a hilarious adventure in search of the legendary ivory weed. Willie Nelson's cameo is a memorable highlight. Got it now?
I don't know this movie. Anyone in the Dank Nation know this one? I think you might have, it's the Wilderness movie, Harvey Hooligans is saying. Is Harvey Hooligans right? Is it the Wilderness movie?
Close guess, but the movie you're looking for is How High 2. It's the sequel to the original How High, and it's all about the quest for that ultimate strain. Great try, though. Thanks for playing, Dank Nation.
I didn't even realize they had made a How High 2. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, hey, we appreciate you, Robot Man. Do you want to sign off and tell the Dank Nation anything before we wrap it up for the day?
Thanks for having me, Dank Nation. Always a blast hanging with you. Keep those vibes high, stay lifted, and remember, there's always a movie munchy adventure waiting for you. Catch you next time.
All right. That was cool. That's a good little game. We got to slow it down a little bit. Old Robot Man likes to just fucking go crazy. Go crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. We got a lot of stuff dropping today. Oh, we got a Smoke and Mirrors dropping today, guys. Podcast around noon, 1 o'clock. It is the history of 420 today, guys. That's right. This is just an audio podcast. You can listen to it here on YouTube, on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, all the things, guys. But that sounded like Michael Caine. It did. It was pretty interactive too. We might have to use that one again. That was a pretty good one. Larry, have a good one. Steven, wherever you're at, buddy. Steven, down in TJ. Appreciate you. Wherever you're at, buddy. Hopefully you're watching this on the flip side. Big shout out to everyone we're forgetting, guys. But I forgot you. That's right, I did. Appreciate you guys. I will catch you on the flip side. Be the change you want to see in the world, guys. That's right. Be the difference that you want to make. Let's get this week going right. We'll see you at 420, guys. Have a good one. That's right. We'll see you.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys. Have a great day. Happy Monday. See you at 420. Have a good one.